When an aircraft crashes, the first thing that comes to mind is the loss of human lives. But throughout aviation history, some crashes have destroyed far more than lives. In just a matter of seconds, they wiped out aircraft worth hundreds of millions of dollars. A simple human mistake, a technical failure, or an unexpected chain of events. These are the factors behind some of the most expensive aviation accidents ever recorded. But here's the surprising part. The most expensive aircraft ever lost wasn't a commercial airliner. It wasn't the world's largest cargo aircraft either. So how did a single aircraft end up causing a loss of more than 1.4 billion US dollars? That's exactly what we're about to find out. Starting at number 3 is the F-35B Lightning II, operated by the British Royal Navy. In 2021, the advanced fighter jet was preparing to take off from an aircraft carrier. But moments into its takeoff roll, it failed to gain enough speed and plunged directly into the sea. The cause wasn't a major engine failure. It was a simple human error. A protective engine intake cover had been left in place before takeoff. The cost of that single mistake, approximately 100 million US dollars. At number 2 is one of America's most secretive aircraft, the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. In 2022, the aircraft landed routinely at Whiteman Air Force Base. But shortly after landing, a hydraulic malfunction caused the crew to lose control. The aircraft's left wing scraped the runway, igniting a fire that left the bomber damaged beyond economical repair. The estimated loss from that single aircraft was approximately 400 million US dollars. But even that doesn't come close to the aircraft in first place, because the number 1 spot belongs to one of the most expensive aircraft ever built. In 2008, the B-2 Spirit of Kansas crashed during takeoff at Andersen Air Force Base on Guam. There was no enemy attack, no missile strike, just a tiny amount of moisture inside the aircraft's sensors. That single error caused the flight computer to calculate incorrect flight data. Seconds after takeoff, the aircraft pitched upward uncontrollably, stalled, rolled over, and crashed. Within moments, an aircraft worth approximately 1.4 billion US dollars was completely destroyed. At this point, you might be wondering, wouldn't the loss of a large passenger aircraft or a massive cargo aircraft cost even more? Surprisingly, no. The list price of the world's largest passenger aircraft, the Airbus A380, is approximately 445 million US dollars. Even the estimated replacement value of the world's largest cargo aircraft, the Antonov and 225 Maria, is only around 500 to 600 million US dollars. Advanced stealth technology, extremely limited production numbers, and highly sophisticated military systems are what make the B-2 Spirit one of the most expensive aircraft ever built. That's why the loss of a single B-2 remains one of the costliest aircraft accidents in aviation history. Fortunately, despite the enormous financial losses, all 3 of these accidents ended with the pilot surviving. If you enjoy aviation, military technology, and remarkable true stories from around the world, be sure to follow this channel for more.